Have you ever wished you could sit down and just listen to the wisdoms of an elder? Well, today I am sharing a conversation that's incredibly special to me, one with my grandfather. His words carry years of experience, love, and perspective, and I am so grateful to share a piece of him with you all. In this episode, you'll not only hear his voice, but also get a glimpse into his upbringing, my upbringing, and some of my favorite memories with him. Memories that helped shape me into the woman that I am today. And trust me, it's not all seriousness. Laughter sprinkled throughout. Welcome to Let's Talk, Lex Talk. I'm your host, Lex, and today's episode is extremely extra special to me because it's a conversation between me and my grandfather. Now, before we get into it, let me give you a heads up. You might notice at times it sounds like I'm yelling, but I promise I'm not mad at him or mad in general. My grandfather is hard of hearing, so I just had to speak up just to make sure he catches everything. Also, you may hear him mumble here and there, but I know his message is always clear. And if you need to catch every word, be sure to turn on the closed caption. Without further ado, here's my conversation with my grandfather. So, Grandpa, I have a question to ask you. If you had one piece of advice or wisdom that you want to pass down to me, what would it be?
About me?
It could be about you or about life.
Huh?
Any advice for me?
I'm trying to think were you doing everything all right?
I think so. I'm doing the best I could.
I don't hear nothing you doing wrong and everything. Just know you just doing the right thing. You working right?
I'm working. So your advice is just do the right thing.
Do what you're supposed to do and everything. That's what it's all about. It's all about you doing what you're supposed to do and everything like that. Yeah. If you need any help or something, just call me. If you need anything, just let me know. That's all.
Yeah, I just wanted to know because you are a man of wisdom. You've been on this earth for a long time. So I wanted to know what advice you have for me as I get older.
As you get older, keep doing what you're doing and do the right thing that you're supposed to do. And work and everything. Don't run around with all these old people. That's all. Because they'll be trying to tear you down, keep you. They know, they say, well, she's doing good, And then they're going to try to interfere with you and everything. That don't work.
Yeah.
That don't work at all. As long as you're doing the right thing and everything, the Lord bless you for all that there.
If you were to talk to your younger self, so imagine you, Grandpa, as a young whippersnapper, young TJ, young Thomas Jones, what would you tell your younger self?
Well, I'll tell my younger self.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you've been doing. Everything I've been doing right. That's all. I've been doing the same thing over and over. And when I coming up, I used to do a lot of work for other people all my life. That's how I made my money to carry on with. That's all. They'll call me, come over, do this, do that, and everything like that. I always like to be doing something in the house or working around the house or something. Mm-hmm. And that's it. I hang up lamps for them and everything.
But what about for yourself? What have you done for yourself instead of others?
I ain't been doing nothing but trying to take it easy, that's all. What else I got to do? Nothing. I'm just going to take it easy, that's all. Wait for it to get warm, then I go out.
When I say, what did you do for yourself? Because I asked and you said you always worked for others. What did Grandpa do for Grandpa? Like, what did you do for yourself? You seem like you always just worked for others.
Well, I had to be doing something. I had to be doing something to stay busy. Like around here and everything like that there. See, the older I get, and I don't do nothing, the stiffer I get. No, that ain't gonna work.
I understand. Like for me, like when I was younger, I will work, but then I also did stuff for myself because I didn't want to just always overgive.
Oh,
That's all. I just wanted to know when you were my age.
When I think I need to do something for myself and everything, I just go on and do it. That's all.
Okay. I just wanted to see how you were in your 30s. When you were in your 30s. Can you give me a glimpse of what your life was like in your 30s?
My life was good. Just that I like to work all the time, do something all the time. All around the house. I'm the only one to do all the work around the house. Fix this there, do that there, and put up lights and stuff in the house and everything. I'm the one to do all that. Do not my electricity off. This is off and everything.
Have you ever took any breaks?
Huh?
You ever took a break? Take a vacation? Have you ever went on vacation?
No. Then I get finished doing what I have to do and everything. The only thing we do, we go up by 22 school. School was right up the street. We go up there and I play ball all day long.
Okay.
And I do work around the house. That's what I like.
You ever partied?
Hmm?
You ever go partying?
For what?
You ever partied in the house?
No.
You never threw parties?
I ain't thinking about no party. I ain't feeding nobody.
When you were taking care of my mom and you had the 4 kids, you and Grandma never had parties in your house?
No, we ain't had no party. When they have their birthday, they have a cake or something like that. That's it. And their friends, that's all.
It's okay if you want to be honest with me.
I don't care nothing about, never cared nothing about smoking or nothing.
Okay.
My mother that's where I got it from my mother.
Yeah.
Only time she smoked when she drinking. If she ain't drinking, she ain't smoking. No, well, I was drinking, but when I did drink, I only drank on the weekend.
Only on the weekend. Okay. So
Yeah.
on the weekends you drank. Did you hung out with your friends, played cards?
That's about it.
Only on the weekend. But during the week you went to work, but the weekend, so that was kind of like your vacation.
Yeah, well, I'm going to work. I ain't got time to go to work and everything. Come back home and that's it.
Okay.
That's all I used to do.
I just want to make sure like you spent time on like having breaks because it seemed like you worked a lot.
And I stopped going to the bar. I go to the bar, sit down there. I might have me a beer, run off the mouth. Then they go drinking all that liquor and everything. Where you going? So I'm going home. Man, come on, take a drink. For what? I don't want nothing to drink. I just had a beer, that's enough.
Yeah.
The only time when I get off work, I walk down to the bar. On the bar down the hill, I'm right up there, up the hill, working in the project there, and that's it. Somebody, do you want something? No, I'm going home. I ain't got time to listen to you.
I know you did that kind of work, and I know Grandma did housework too.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, she will take me to the houses, and the houses will be these big, big mansions, and all of these people with pools
where she had eaten. People have big lawns and everything like that there.
Yeah.
And I go there and I say, where the lawnmower? Yeah. Just cut half of the grass. Don't cut all the grass. You just take it easy, that's all. They pay me and everything, that's it.
That's nice.
See, I used to go to all the houses where she worked at. They all around together. And then I go there and I do the work on the outside.
Yeah.
And that's all. And then I used to do a lot of painting. They want me to like paint a room or something like that. Do all that there.
So I have a question. How did you and Grandma meet? Do you remember how you and Grandma met?
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
And I was walking home from the bar. So he said, sit back there with the girl. With her. So I sat back there. I said, I thought you taking me home. No, we're going to the movie. What movie? We're going to the drive-in movie.
Oh.
And that's where he took me. And me and her were talking. And then she said, why don't you come up by my house sometime? Like this. She did on Godwin Ave.
Oh, I know Godwin Ave.
Hmm?
I said I know where Godwin Ave is.
And I used to, and we were living down on River Street. So I walked up there to her house a couple of times. And next thing I know, my grandmother said, there's a lady down there for you. And then here comes, did I see you with that girl before? Yeah. Well, she here to see you up here in the damn house. I said, oh, Lord. So, of course, she'll come down there and everything. And I'll go up there by her house and everything. That's it.
How old were you when you met her? How old were you when you met your core?
20s. I was in my 20s.
20s.
Yeah, she was 19.
Oh my gosh.
And I was here. I'm a year older than her.
Oh my gosh.
And she was doing day's work.
What's day's work?
Go to people's house and clean up people's house. And
Oh yeah, that's what I remember her doing even when I was a little girl.
Yeah, well, that's day's work.
So when did you know you wanted to marry her?
Well, as we were going, so she was thinking about getting married. I said, not right now. And then maybe about 3 months later, I thought, okay, you want to get married, so I told Grandma I'm going to get married and everything. You don't have to marry, you don't want. I said, no. I said, maybe it's a good thing. And it was. So, got married. We lived with Grandma for about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Of course, she said, well, you stay up here by my house with me and my sister. I said, no, me and your sister don't get along. So we went and got a room, apartment.
How old were you guys when you got married?
Yeah, we got an apartment on Welcome Street.
Welcome Street.
Across the bridge there.
How old were you when you got married? Age, like how old were you? You met her when you were 20. How old were you when you got married?
23.
Okay, so you were dating for 3 years before you got married.
We were dating for about a year. Well, I was in my 23 or something. Yeah, I got married in 1963.
1963, golly.
Yeah, I got married December the 5th, 1963. I was 23 and Cora was 22.
Wow.
I'm a year older than her. So I was married a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And my mother and my grandmother, they liked the Cora. How come you don't bring Cora around? She got a car, she can come to your house. You don't know but just me and her sister didn't get along for a long time. For a while, or something, And then when I went down south to her home,
Yeah.
her mother and father, they liked me.
That's good.
And, why don't you move down here? I said, that's what your daughter said. We should move down here, and I said, I ain't coming down here. I said, if that's the case, I go to my mother home in Virginia. I ain't going there and live.
You didn't like down south because you're so used to living up north.
Yeah, well, I like going down there.
To visit, but not to
I
live.
ain't going down there to live. You ain't got no car, nothing. They ain't gonna take you nowhere. You gotta walk about a mile to the store. I said, oh, hell no, shit. Not me.
Didn't they have like a lot of farms? They had a lot of livestock.
Yeah, I used to go there when I used to go down there and stay in the summertime. Uncle Claudia had this big acre of land, collard green, corn, and all that there. And you're gonna work when you get down there by him.
Yeah.
So I go out there, pick up corn. We go down there in the summertime. He had all this here, cucumbers and all that there. You go pick all this here, pick all that there. Well, pick it full of baskets up and everything. Where we going? I'm going to sell it. Take it to the, to the people,
Yeah.
and they buy. Yeah, sometimes we have like about six baskets of cucumbers and all that there. You take it, get the money.
Worked pretty much for free.
Yeah, well, that was something to do anyway. I liked that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool if they still owned that land.
Yeah, they don't know how.
Oh, they
They own
do.
land and everything.
I need to learn more about that side of the family.
Yeah.
What is something you wish more young people understood about love and relationships?
I understand them as long as you both understand each other and do the right thing. You go through life, you can make it with all that argument and stuff like that there.
Okay.
Like me and Cora, we all right. My only thing about her, she ain't there for me to drink.
Oh,
See,
I wonder why.
but I didn't drink till the weekend. But she said, yeah, but when you drink on the weekend, you try to make up for the whole week. So that's your problem.
Aww.
And she was right at that part, because I would never drink until Friday when I get off work.
Did you have any friends who didn't drink? Any friends or family that didn't drink?
See, everything in the Robinson and in the Jones family, everything drink.
Everything's associated with drinking. So social events, everything
well, see,
surrounded
but-
drinking. So it made it hard, I guess.
See, but I drink like my mother. Didn't drink to the weekend. And then sometimes I wouldn't drink at all. My mother wouldn't drink at all and everything. Well, we were all athletes. We played a lot of ball and everything. And the only time we drink, we would have to get finished playing ball and everything. We'd have a beer or something like that there. And that's it.
Okay.
I never cared. Well, I never cared for drinking and everything. I drank because I want to be in the in crowd. That's all. Other than that,
Yeah.
I never cared nothing about drinking. Because I never really cared for drinking.
Right.
And my grandmother say, yeah, you, just like your mother, you ain't gonna drink nothing until like on a weekend you might drink a little. And that's where I got it from. My mother didn't drink nothing until about the weekend, and that's it.
Yeah. What do you think my generation is missing? Like, as far as knowledge, what mistakes do you think my generation is making?
So far, I didn't see where you made a mistake.
Well, it don't have to be me in particular, just in general.
Else, okay, generation.
Yeah.
Well, in your age and everything, I don't see none.
No?
I don't see none.
You think we're doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing right, because if you come up along with us and everything, you would be doing everything all.
If you could relive one moment, what would it be?
Get back to work.
Just working.
Stay up.
Out of all the 84 or 85, how old are you? 85?
I'll be 85 in this month.
So out of the almost 85 years, that one moment in your life is to go back to work.
To be doing something, ain't got to be definitely working.
Okay.
I like to be doing something all the time.
Yeah.
Like when summertime come, I do this around the house. Lisa, Dad, you too old to be doing this and everything. I know when I get tired, and stuff like that. Yeah, I just want to be. I ain't gonna be just sitting around here, just sitting on the porch, looking out the window and stuff like that. There, I want to be doing something. That's for sure.
I agree. And I think you should be doing something too, in a safe manner. But you don't never want to go out. You want to do something around the house.
Yeah, well, see, because I used to go to other people's house. We lived in Bunker Hill. I did all that work around there.
I remember you used to go
Make that
to.
money and everything. Shoot.
I remember you used to. The neighbors. You used to live in Halden.
Yeah.
And the neighbors next door, they had a red house.
Yeah, I go do the work around their house and everything.
And I remember your garage door used to be wide open. Yeah. And you always was working on something. Whether it's a television, an AC, you were fixing something.
I always want to be doing something.
You always doing something with your hands.
Yeah, always doing something. And then I forgot her name. Used to live next door. I used to go over there when her husband was living, work down there for her and do this, do that. I didn't know you know how to do all this type of work. I said, yeah, a lot of things I know how to do, but I ain't do it in a long time.
Yeah.
I go to work around there. I was scared to go up on the roof and clean the gutter.
And how old were you? You wasn't going on the roof at 85 years old?
No,
Oh, okay. I was just verifying.
At that time, a lot of people were scared of height. Height ain't bother me. I got a leak coming in the house. I want to put some shingle up there. Where the shingle at? How you gonna get them up? Where the shingle at? Put the shingle on my shoulder, go up the ladder, put it down and everything. That's it.
I want to share with you one of my favorite memories with you. You used to have this big van. I think it was blue, if I'm not mistaken. And you will make me go with you in the mornings, and we'll go garbage picking.
Yeah, well, see how you pick up stuff off the garbage?
Yeah.
Put it together and everything like that there. I sell it.
And at the end, you always take me to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you'll get me that what was that? That was like the breakfast deluxe platter where it came with the sausage, the eggs, the pancakes.
Yeah.
As long as I get to go with you, or I remember you used to say, go outside and go look over there and see if you see something.
You know, when we pick you up from school, we go to that other diner.
Or you always take me to Burger King.
Yeah, we're over that other diner.
Oh, I don't know another diner.
Yeah, right there in Hilton, on Union Ave, in Hilton.
I don't know Union Ave in Halden. I mean, it could be. I just don't remember.
Yeah. Right across, it was right. The restaurant, the thing was right across from the cemetery on Union Ave. Like going to Burger King, going to Depot and everything.
I'm thinking. I don't know. It's not.
We used to ride up there. We used to ride up there. You say, come on. Well, that was Burger King, I think.
I think it was Burger King, too.
Yeah, it was Burger King.
Because you always give me the chicken sandwich or a chicken tender with fries and that red drink. I used to have the red Slurpees.
Yeah.
Good times. I remember that. And one thing I remember you used to do, and I used to hate that you did this. When Mom told you how to pick me up from school, you'll always be the first one. You'll be the first one outside, so I can't hang out with my friends after school because you right there to come pick me up.
Yeah, of course. You make sure you pick her up. I said, I'll get it, don't worry about it.
Yep, and you'll be the first one. Mm-hmm. I'll be coming back to class from, like, on my last class, on my way to get my stuff, and I already see your pickup truck outside, and I already see you standing outside.
Yeah, I used to come inside and everything, because I knew them all and everything like that there.
Yeah.
When I played bingo there and everything, I knew them all.
Yeah, you did play bingo at my school. I totally forgot about that, too.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah.
Of course, it's time, so yeah, I'm going to play some bingo. Like that there.
And what I used to love about being at you and Grandma's house, you used to always get the White Castle burgers.
Yeah.
So we could eat that, and then Michael would eat the chocolate eclair ice cream, and you'll get me the strawberry shortcake ice cream.
Yeah.
and when it was WrestleMania or something like football, wrestling, you used to buy the pay-per-view for us, and we used to it'd be me, you, and my brother. We all sit in a twin bed and we'll watch it together.
Yep.
Those were good times.
Yep.
Well, is that how you started working there? And then you've been working there for how long? How long did you work for housing? Like 30?
Almost 30 years.
30 years. Yeah.
See, because you used to see me go to work every day. I working at Prescott, Warping and Dye Corporation. And you go from the project, walk across the highway, go to work and everything. Every day you go out there. So he said, Tom, come here. So I see you every day. One thing about you, you go to work every day. I said, yeah. So you want to work for housing? I said, what I got to do? You just go down there and you tell her that I sent you. And you fill out the form. She give you the keys. You come on back here and you take care of the building you live in. That was building 3.
Oh, wow.
It was like that there.
That's cool. Did they give you a discount for rent or no? You still had to pay rent?
The rent was only $28 a month.
$28 a month?
Yeah.
Gosh, you know how much rent is now? I'm looking for an apartment around here. 1 bedroom is like $1,800.
I know. And
$28 a month, y'all. That's wild.
And at the time I was making only $54, but we get paid every 2 weeks. Like that there.
So you get $54 a month, $54 a week. Every 2 weeks you get
every 2 weeks I get $108.
Oh, that's not bad if you only paying $24 in rent.
Yeah, well, see, at the time we get paid every 2 weeks. We didn't get paid every week.
Right, but if you pay
most of the things around there, I use and need it for the house. I don't have to buy this or buy nothing like that there. Like that.
Resourceful.
Then I did all the work around the house, around that project for people in the house and everything like that there. I made my money. Because I always doing work for outside people and people in the project.
Yeah.
It's like that there.
It was the man. Where did the name TJ come from? Because sometimes when I walk in the streets of Patterson, sometimes it'd be like, oh, you're TJ's granddaughter.
Well, that's when I was coming up in Bunker Hill. I guess they got tired of calling me Tom. So then they started calling me TJ. We was young then. And that's where I got it from.
Okay.
And so a lot of people ask, what's your real name? So TJ.
You ain't want to tell me your real name.
Did they say, your name Tom? Something like that there. I tell them, I be joking. I say, yeah, I'm Thomas Jones, but everybody call me TJ. They don't call me by my whole name.
Yeah.
So, I just wondered what your name was, because I I hear everybody call you TJ. Well, that's just abbreviation of the initial of my name, that's all.
Yeah.
Instead of calling my whole name, you say TJ, that's all.
Do you have a middle name?
Huh?
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Gregory, and I don't want to hear nobody who can call me Gregory.
Gregory, okay.
Yeah. Gregory. A lot of people ask me, you got a middle name? I say, yeah, but you don't need to know. Oh, that's your middle name. I said, yeah, and don't you call me Gregory either.
I was just curious to know if you had a middle name.
Yeah, Gregory.
Gregory. Thomas Gregory Jones. Okay.
Only time when I go to work or anything like that there, they want to know my full name. I put Thomas G and everything. All right, Thomas Gregory Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I write, G, that's it.
So I'm very curious, when you met Grandma had a daughter already.
Phyllis.
And yeah, I know you treated her as your own. How was that managing that as a young, because you were young, you were 20.
Good. She was, when I met her, she was 3 years old.
Yeah.
And and I was going to record before we got married. We went down south, go home. That's when Phyllis was a little girl.
Did you know Grandma had a daughter before you went down south? Like, Grandma lived in New Jersey without her daughter. Or did Grandma bring Phyllis to New Jersey when she was 3? Or she always lived down south?
Oh, Lorraine lived up here. Moved up here.
Okay, so her sister, what about Phyllis? Was Phyllis in New Jersey?
No, Phyllis was still down south.
So when you met Grandma before you went to down south, did you know she had a daughter?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been on that there.
Okay, I didn't know if you did or not at the time.
Yeah, I've been on that there. So when I went down south, I met Phyllis. We got along good and everything.
Yeah.
So I said, when you get up to a little age, or either you want to come now, and you come down and live with us. I said, but she'd rather stay down there with her grandmother was raising her.
Yeah.
It's like that there.
Makes sense. She was raised by her grandma, so
Yeah.
you want to be where you grew up. So
Right.
I know Mom told me later when she got older, she moved up to Jersey for a little bit and then went back down south.
She stayed up here a long time and went to school.
Oh, she did. Where she went to school at?
She went to school 5.
She came here in elementary school. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know school 5. I got friends that went to school 5.
Yeah, that's where she went to school 5.
Oh,
And then as she got up to her age and everything, and then she wanted to go back home and everything. Like that there. So yeah, she went to school 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know you treated her like your own, but I was curious from your perspective, like, how was that?
Oh, that was good. Well, when I went down south and met her, she acted like she was my daughter.
Aw.
See, just like that there.
Yeah.
Then as we got a little older and everything, and she was getting a little older, and she tried to get a little smart.
Oh.
And I stopped all that there, but we got along good.
That's great.
We got along good. But a lot of people live up here. So I didn't know you had an older daughter down south. So yeah.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
How was it like with my growing up?
Good.
She was a good kid?
Yeah.
Was my mom a bad kid?
No. I didn't have that there.
No, I didn't say you lied. I'm just curious. How was it like my mom being a kid?
Good. They were good. Go to school, do the home. When they come home, they ain't coming out the house.
Okay.
You going in the house, you go in your room, she go in her room, you gonna do that homework. That's how they got all through high school, because like other kids that they went to school with, they be out there running around playing and stuff like that there. They say, man, how come you don't let your kids come out? They'll be out soon they get finished doing that homework. And that's the bottom line. I mean, what your kids doing out here playing? Don't they have homework? Yeah, but they'll do it later.
No, you made them do it right after school.
When they come home with that book and everything, they know they wasn't going back out until they do their homework. And after then, I wouldn't know how to tell them. They come home, do their homework, you stay outside as long as you want. When it get dark and everything at a certain time,
Yeah.
you come out, you still can stay outside, but you got to stay in front of the house.
Yeah.
Around the house. And then after then, when I call you, you just come on in the house. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're proud of your kids. They all went to school. They all got college degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they used to tell me around there, so you come to the door and you call your kids one time. You don't call no more. I said, I know, because they're on their way home. I said, because they don't want me to come out there and get them.
Oh, gosh.
When I call them, they come home.
Yeah.
Sure enough, John said, here they come. I said, I know, you ain't got to tell me. They been out there. It's dark. What you gonna be out there? You know, at the age and all that dark, you bring your butt on home.
Yeah, that's true.
But before they go out, when they come home, they doing their homework before they go outside.
Yeah.
Then they do their homework. I don't care how long you stay out there, but when it get dark, you don't need to be out there in the dark.
Yeah.
You bring your butt on home. All at one time, here they come. They don't be playing. I say, they ain't got time to be playing. They got homework. Yeah. Oh, your kids are smart. I say, well, that's what they went to school for. I say, when they want to do something, everything like that, they'll go somewhere and everything like that there. When they playing basketball, you go. That's all. But when you get in front of, you don't be hanging out there with them. You bring your butt on home. Like that.
My mom told me that her and Aunt Lisa, they both had to share a room together at one point. They had bunk beds. All the girls stayed in one room, and Uncle Bud and Floyd stayed in one room. Something like that. I don't know. How was the bedroom set up?
Lisa and Cynthia had a bunk bed. And Bud had his room.
Oh, okay.
And me and Cora had a room. We had 3 bedrooms.
Lived in Brooksville, right?
Yeah.
Wait, the house that I grew up in. Hold up. Why I'm acting like I forgot? Wait, you guys did. When you go up the stairs, there's the first bedroom, there's the second, and then there's the last one before the bathroom. What room was...
3 rooms was upstairs.
I remember that.
And then 1 room was downstairs.
Right, so who had the first room? Once you got right up the stairs, the first bedroom, whose bedroom was that?
Trying to think now. Bud had the middle room.
Oh, so I slept in Uncle Bud's room growing up.
You and Lisa had the room down the
I love how you said me. You mean my mom. I look just like my mom. I get it.
We trying to think what Phyllis here then.
She told me at one point Phyllis lived with you guys.
Yeah.
But you guys, they all stayed in one room still. I thought.
No, Phyllis had her own room in Brooksville.
Oh, where was her room?
When you go up the stairs.
The first bedroom?
Yeah. Bud had the middle room.
Okay.
And you and Cynthia had the one down the end.
So Lisa and Cynthia had the one on the end. So you stayed on the first floor.
And we stayed downstairs.
Oh.
That's how that went.
So your bedroom used to be my computer room.
Downstairs.
Yeah, that used to be the computer room.
Yeah.
Well, for me, when I grew up in that same house, I grew up in the same place.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool. So Michael's room.
Michael had the middle room.
Well, Uncle Bud had the middle room. That was my room growing up. Where Lisa and Cynthia stayed, that was my brother Michael's room growing up. And where Phyllis stayed, that was where my mom slept when we lived in that apartment.
Me and Cora stayed downstairs.
I know. I'm talking about me when I lived there. You guys were already in Held. I'm talking about when I lived there. I lived in that same place too. Yeah. I remember that place like it was yesterday. I remember the stairs. I remember that first closet you see at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, right.
I remember. It's just cool to know that that was the house that you guys grew up in, or place y'all grew up in. I grew up in there too.
Yeah, well, we left Alabama Ave and we moved there.
Oh, okay. I don't know where Alabama Ave is.
No, that's where everybody lived, by Route 20.
Oh, that's a nice part. That's by Eastside Park? No, is that by Eastside Park? That's by 20.
No, but that's off of, what's that, 11th Ave?
I don't know Patterson, so I don't know the city like that, so.
No, when I lived over there, well, Eastside Park wasn't far.
Yeah.
Riverside, Brooksville. No, I never lived in Riverside. I lived in Brooksville, in Alabama Ave.
All right, Grandpa. It was nice talking with you. I learned a lot about you.
That's all I did was work and everything. Stayed around. I always had our work to do for other people.
Yeah.
And that's all I did. Then painted their houses and everything.
Yeah.
I hired him to work. I hired him to work with me. He said, "What I gotta do?" I said, "I want you to go over and at their house there. I want you to paint those 2 rooms over the house. I'll paint these 2 rooms over here at this other house." And I was at the time I was young. Coming up, I was trying to borrow some money to start my own business. I couldn't get the money. So he said, "John, after we furnish the shit, what else we got to do?" "Oh, we got a couple more houses down the street. Don't worry about it."
Oh, you was a hustler. Well, that was my grandfather sharing his heart, his wisdom, and of course his humor in the way only he can. I hope this conversation has brought something to you, whether it was a new perspective, a warm memory of your own loved ones, or just a good laugh. Because for me, this was more than just a talk. It was a reminder of all the moments, big or small, that shaped me into who I am today. Some of my fondest childhood memories are with him, whether it was him telling me the same story over and over again, like I was hearing him for the first time, cracking jokes that made no sense but still made me laugh, or just those simple everyday moments that stuck with me, and knowing that he still has my back till this day. Getting to sit down and capture this conversation with him is something I will cherish forever, and I'm so happy I got to share it with you. Thank you for listening, and as always, take care, be kind, keep growing, and until next time on Let's Talk, Let's Talk.